Hello guys and welcome back to another top 5. For today's video we're going to be focusing on the top 5 most evil women ever in history. For number 5 we have Mira Hindley, born 1942, died 2002. Backstory: Mira Hindley and Ian Brady were responsible for the Moors murders, occurring in the Manchester area of Britain in the mid-1960s. Together, these two monsters were responsible for the kidnapping, sexual abuse, torture, and murder of 3 children under the age of 12 and 2 teenagers aged 16 and 17. A key found in Mira's possession led to incriminating evidence stored at a left luggage depot at Manchester Central Station. The evidence included a tape recording of one of the murder victims screaming as Hindley and Brady raped and tortured her. In the final days before incarceration, she developed a swagger and an arrogant attitude that became her trademark. Police Secretary Sandra Wilkinson has never forgotten seeing Hindley and her mother Nellie leaning against the courthouse eating sweets. While the mother was obviously and understandably upset, Hindley seemed indifferent and uncaring for her situation. Coming at number 4 we have Beverly Allett, born 1968. The Angel of Death. Beverly Gale Allett is one of Britain's most well-known serial killers. Working as a pediatric nurse, she is responsible for the murder of 4 children and the serious injury of 5 others in her care. When available, insulin or potassium injections were used to precipitate cardiac arrest, smothering sufficed when they were not. Although convicted with death or injury in 9 cases, Allett attacked 13 children over a 58-day period before being caught red-handed. Allett has never spoken of the motive for her crimes, but Munchausen's syndrome by proxy explains her actions. The debatable personality disorder involves a pattern of abuse or harm to someone in your care in order to garner attention. Allett was known as a child to wear bandages and casts over wounds, but would not allow them to be examined. Coming at number 3, Belle Gunness, born 1859, died 1931. Belle Gunness was one of America's most degenerate and productive female serial killers, standing 6 feet tall, 1.83 meters tall, and weighing in at over 200 pounds. She was an imposing and powerful woman of Norwegian descent. It is likely that she killed both her husbands and all of her children at different times, but it is certain that she murdered most of her suitors' boyfriends and her 2 daughters, Myrtle and Lucy. The motive was greed, pure and simple. Life insurance policies and assets stolen or swindled from her suitors became her source of income. Most reports put her death toll at more than 20 victims over several decades, with some claiming in excess of 100. Inconsistencies during her post-mortem examination. The corpse was reported to be 2 inches shorter than Belle's 6 feet, paved the way for Belle Gunness to enter American criminal folklore, a female bluebird. Coming at number 2, we have Mary Ann Cotton, born 1832, died 1873. Englishwoman Mary Ann Cotton is another for-profit serial killer, predating Belle Gunness by 30 years, married at age 20 to William Mowbray. The newlyweds settled in Plymouth, Devon to start their family. The couple had 5 children, 4 of whom died of gastric fever and stomach pains. Moving back to the northeast, tragedy seemed to follow them. 3 more children born, 3 more children died. William soon followed his offspring, dying of an intestinal disorder in January 1865. British Prudential promptly paid a £35 dividend and a pattern was established. Her second husband, George Ward, died of intestinal problems as well as one of her 2 remaining children. Power of the press, always a force to be reckoned with, caught up with Mary Ann. The local newspapers discovered that as Mary Ann moved around northern England, she lost 3 husbands, a lover, a friend, her mother, and a dozen children, all dying of stomach fever. She was hanged at Durham County Gaol, March 24, 1873, for murder by arsenic poison. She died slowly, the hangman using too short a drop for a clean execution. Coming at number 1, we have Ilse Koch, born 1906, died 1967. Die Heeks von Buchenwald, the Witch of Buchenwald or Buchenwalder Schlamp. The Bitch of Buchenwald was the wife of Karl Koch, commandant of the concentration camps Buchenwald from 1937 to 1941, and Majdanek from 1941 to 1943. Drunk on the absolute power rendered by her husband, she reveled in torture and obscenity, and famous for her souvenirs tattoos taken from the murdered inmates. Her reputation from debauchery was well earned after building an indoor sports arena in 1940 with 250,000 marks stolen from inmates. Ilse was promoted to Oberratsherrin, or chief overseer, of the new female guards at Buchenwald. She committed suicide by hanging herself at a Koch women's prison on September 1st, 1967. So that's all for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Remember to watch my previous videos if you want to see more top 5s. So have a safe and wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye.